What's up, everybody? Welcome back to Smell Good Feel Good. I'm Cody, and today I'm doing a review on Aramis Tobacco Reserve. Now, the company Aramis has been around for a really long time, and when I first got into wet shaving, I did get one of their little aftershave colognes of the original Aramis fragrance, but this Tobacco Reserve has been released back in 2018. I was going around Marshalls and TJ Maxx, and I happened to find this on the clearance rack for 20 bucks. I wasn't sure what to think about it because, based off some of the other Aramis fragrances that I smelled, they did smell kind of old-timey and old school, which, I don't know, sometimes I'm in the mood for that, but not as often as I'm in the mood for, now. But I did hear a couple good things about this fragrance, so, for 20 bucks, I figured I'd give it a try. In worst case scenario, I saved the receipt, and then I returned the fragrance. I'm gonna go ahead and read off a list of the notes for this fragrance. We have clary sage, cassis, which I don't know what that is, nutmeg, orris, tobacco leaf, tonka bean, and oak moss. Now, I love tobacco fragrances, but I'm very kind of hesitant whenever it comes to oak moss, because oak moss, I feel, is kind of dated. A lot of fragrances from I think the 80s seem to have had a lot of oak moss, and fragrances from way back had a lot of oak moss in it. I wasn't alive in the 80s, but based off of looking at fragrances and old school fragrances, it seemed like oak moss was what was in at the time. So anyways, whenever I first sprayed this on, I did not like it. I thought that it smelled kind of medicinal and herbally, and it was a dry smell, but I didn't like it, and yeah, I was a little bit disappointed, to say the least. However, after about 20 to 30 minutes after it dried down, that medicinal kind of herbally type smell went away, and I got this nice kind of sweet dry green tobacco fragrance coming through. And that is what I was looking for, and that is what I was expecting. That's what I expect from my tobacco type fragrances. So yeah, once it dried down, you get this nice green tobacco leaf type fragrance with that nutmeg and that creaminess kind of coming from the tonka bean. And I really like tonka bean in fragrances. In terms of performance, I get pretty good performance out of this. It's not a projection monster or a sillage monster, but longevity wise, it does really well. I just wish I could, when I first spray it on, I wish I could skip the first 30 minutes and just go with the dry down. Because once it gets to the dry down, I really like it and it stays pretty linear. In terms of when this would be best to wear, I would say winter and fall. You would not want to wear this in warm weather. It would not go well, in my opinion. I do think this is more of a slightly dressed up type fragrance. You can maybe wear it casually depending on how you dress casually. I don't think it is a white t-shirt type fragrance, but then again, in the winter time and fall, you're probably not wearing a white t-shirt. A nice sweater and khakis or something like that would go very well with this, not a grungy sweater with sweatpants. I do think this is a mature type fragrance, so I don't think somebody in high school or maybe not even college should wear this. But maybe towards the tail end of your time in college, and then once you're out, I think this is a pretty good fragrance. Probably somebody 25 and older could pull this off pretty well. So anyways, guys, that was my review of Aramis Tobacco Reserve. I hope you enjoyed the video. Keep an eye out for it in your TJ Maxx or Marshalls, because I've been seeing them pop up there, and I got lucky to get one on the clearance rack. If you've smelled this fragrance, please let me know what you thought about it down below. And if you liked the video, please like and subscribe to see more content in the future. Thank you guys very much for watching, and I will see you next time. Bye-bye.